Uchuchuu! 僕はMyobitanです。よろしく。I've already been playing music! And then my iPad disconnected. I had to reconnect it. But Wolfie, Beepsies, Uchuchuu, welcome! Sorry, my eyes are a bit itchy. I'm a little bit shaky after my walk down to the corner store. So, luckily we're not doing, like, line art anymore. But it might be a little second for me to, excuse me, get in the groove. Oh. It didn't help that I had turbo nightmares, last night. It, like, took all the reoccurring nightmares I have, like, the themes of them, and put them together in one big horrible soup. No good. No good. Don't know why. I had a perfectly fine day yesterday. I don't know. But it does make me happy to be streaming. Because, you know, I get to be with you guys. So no more scary. Nightmare soup does not sound... It was not. It was very unpleasant. I shan't go into detail, because it was very terrifying. But, yeah, it sucked. I'm happy to be here. Sorry, I kind of like spaced. I'm a little spacey the last couple days. Pun not intended. Pun not intended. I just feel like my brain's been, like, kind of far away. I'm just a silly guy. But hopefully I can just, you know, we can vibe as I try and focus on doing art. No big thinky. Just art. And I honestly just sitting and working on details and doing some coloring sounds really nice right now. I charged everything up. Sorry, double checking what layer that was. I think I need to make... Nope. Oops. I'm gonna turn off. I knew I had to label my layers, and I didn't. After yesterday, my brain is done. I'm glad I could just sit and do that. I'm so glad. How do you think you did, Wolfie? I know that had to have been a lot. I bet you did great. Ooh, a bit too. Hope I did well. If not, then I'll have to retake. Ooh. Well, I hope you did. I'm betting you did great. I'm gonna just say it preemptively. You did great. Oops. Wait, did I accidentally turn a layer off? Oh, I just never... Okay. Been listening to some classic Vocaloid music lately. Good for the soul. Ooh, I think... I was saying on the Discord, and I think a little bit on Twitter, that... Oh, there goes my brain. I was feeling dizzy after walking down to the corner store, and I think that's a combination of heat, plus I got a little bit of indigestion after eating my leftovers. Which isn't fair, they were yummy. can use the hard watercolor brush afterwards. Ah! Why? Dog to the choo-choo! Why do you hate me? You want to see me exploded. Hmm. Actually, I could probably control it better with round brush, right? Because the sun is killing me. I'm so sorry. Unfortunately, I am not actually in charge of the sun. It is its own heavenly body. Oku no koe kikoeru kimi no uta. Block out all sources of light and live in the darkness. No, Mr. Burns style. Went outside to grab a sandwich and I nearly died. That's what I was just saying when I walked to the corner store to get an iced tea, which I still got. I'm only halfway through. Much the similar happened. Oops. My hands are a little shaky. Drink that ice drink. Nom 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 nom. I hope you get a chance to recover. I don't want any of my stars like passing out due to the heat. Oops. Cold sandwich is cooling me down, but thanks. Yeah. I'm gonna take it nice and easy today. I feel like my skin is whatever tantrum it was having by being so dry recently. It's finally healing. This song's so cute. Uchuchuu, I feel a little wibbly, but better. The shaking has definitely decreased a lot. Yeah, it'd probably be. Hey, could you check in with yourself and take it easy? Yeah, I was just saying, we're gonna take it easy today. Oh, Uchuchuu, welcome. Excuse me, goodness. I think I have a bit of indigestion. I was also positing. But, you know, might as well happen. Son gave you heartburn, right? How dare. No, my tummy's been acting up a little bit lately, which is not new. But it is always frustrating. Oops. Toxic has been possessed by Wolfie Spray. It seems so. Stars rubbing off on each other. Suki, die, Suki. It's so cute. Suki, die, Suki. Turn up music on my side a little bit. Sorry if I don't end up talking a lot today. I'm just kind of out of it, but also want to make some progress because I know it's taking us 5 ever to finish this illustration. I'm just slow when I'm giving it my all. Blame the sun. Desu yo. Suki ga hanashi kite baka. Sniff, sniff. I think this isn't supposed to be here. Oh, nope. Okay. Just draw a candy cane somewhere in the background and rebrand it as a Christmas tree. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Just put a tiny Christmas hat on top of Jack-o'-lantern Bernarf. Ghost of Christmas Past. I mean, I guess so. Yeah, that looks like it makes more sense. Sunset looks pretty. It do, but it also happens too fast currently. The moon. Oh, she's beautiful. The Miss Moon? Have you seen her? Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Wait. My nose. It's itchy. I wonder if I should. I'm so slightly. I think this is part of the difficulty of. I mean, I'm always really slow with art, but even more so doing art on stream is because there's always going to be part of the back of my head like, quick, you have to be entertaining. That one. Okay. I suppose having a bit of that come through would be pretty good. Is it official? Sorry, VOD watchers. In the golden hour, you seem to know no fear. Is it really true that a bird like me could never think this manufactured dread when I'm not but my pride. Can you take a look and say you like what I got inside? Oh yeah, the Game Awards were yesterday, weren't they? I don't really care about them because like they never talk about the games or the series I'm most interested in. Like either for awards or for trailers, you know? Is there anything for those of you who did watch that they I don't know, announced or said that you were like, "Yippee!" No. They trolled everyone with Todd Howard getting on stage. Like 3 times today already. I'm glad you like it so much, Howie's dad. It's one of B's favorites too. Yep. Also, Uchuchuu. Keeping people talk about the Game Awards, but not actually saying what happened or which games were featured. I know Uma Musume got Best Mobile Game of the Year because they gave out a free SSR support card ticket, which is nice, especially because I happened to get a card that I wanted. But like, it'd be nicer if they gave us like the carrots. That doesn't work as well. I always see people not caring about the games. It actually kind of sucked this year. It seems like a lot of people just use that chance like meet up with friends, go to a nice little event. Like, obviously people can afford this kind of thing as like, oh, this is a little event for me. I can't relate. They promoted a lot of gacha. That's like the only thing I remember. Oh, I can't say I'm surprised. Mega Man is back? Like, a remake? Or are they making like a new Mega Man game? Fell asleep, woke up to no halfway through, so went back to bed. That seems like a lot of people on my timeline. Their general feeling. Shiny! Uchuchuu, welcome! And congratulations for new Mega Man. I know that series means a lot to a lot of folks, you know, their growing up series. Like, I grew up on this. Get to see it thrive a bit. Oh, so I wanted to ask a serious question. If you had an ultimate attack, would it be called the Myobeam? I feel like it would probably be some sort of beam, right? Or like a crushing. Like the whole density of the universe and the dimension coming into a single solitary point. I feel like there's gotta be like a cooler name than Myobeam, right? X series, Legends series? I'm glad that, it's getting some representation. Black hole, kinda, yeah. The Myobinator. What? I workshop their name all day. Ah, damn, I didn't mean to, like, disgrace it. I'm just joshing. Okay. Not Stevening. I draw so I can make a Christmas ball for Discord. So it'll be cute. Ah, I'm looking forward to it. Mayonnaise may have. Please don't put mayonnaise in my special attack name. I thought you guys liked me. All these are suitable names, not mayonnaise! No. Yucky. Anti-mayonnaise missile? So it's a missile that's specifically just to get rid of mayonnaise? Not that that wouldn't be useful, but... This isn't working like how I wanted it to. Yes, you get me. Mayonnaise on grilled cheese? Blech. Blech. Why would you ever say this? I don't like what's at my core. Pray to God to fix my soul. But I don't need God's forgiveness. I need yours. Or maybe a bread crispy. Awful things you're saying to me. Awful wretched things. Not like actually slathered on cheese. I mean, I guess that's a saving grace, but... I'm sorry, Holly's dad. We've established it. I hate mayonnaise. Yucky. I'll form a mayo spirit bomb, and I will deflect it with my space hands. Let us know if we ought to change subjects. I will. Thank you. Does you have enough space for it? For the spirit bomb? Oops. I love Pinocchio P's music. Cause you're galaxy-wide? Yeah! Believe it, baby! Sneef. Well, to be fair, B, you didn't get any sleep. I'm so sorry about... I'm filled together by spit and glue sticks? That sounds like the average parent experience. Oops. Damn it. What the? Okay. I didn't recognize those brushes for a split second. I don't really want to listen to Love Trial. Like, it's a fine song, it's just not one I'm super into. Very nice, Saiban, I think is. He said I have Turbo Nightmares. No Turbo Nightmares is a plus, yeah, unlike me. Yeah, I know what song I want to listen to. Another favorite of mine from Pinocchio P. Be cool to somehow do a cover someday. Let me drink some iced tea. Your parents forced you to give up your girls for the night? What? They're with their grandparents. Grandparents are like, take a break! Oh, I accidentally spit on my iPad. Good heavens. I thought I'd been working too hard, you know? Maybe you're onto something. I'm glad you get at least a night off, you know? Sucks because, well, I mean, you're gonna get them back! Oh, whoop, 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 whoop. I know! Hmm. Okay, VOD Watcher's just gonna get me butchering that. I gotta stop. The last night off I had was when I took my wife overnight to a casino in October. Watch ... last year. You guys deserve a break. Nope, this year. Good. Sneef. Ooh. No, I need a break, but, like, then I imagine everyone who had to take care of kids alone. I feel like I should be able to do that. Hey, you know, just because maybe someone was in a position that they had to take care of kids alone, or that they could, you know, it doesn't mean that they didn't also deserve a break now and then, and that they should have been given one. You know? Other people's experience doesn't dictate whether or not you deserve a break. Or other people's failure to assist others back in the day doesn't indicate that you shouldn't get assistance now. Take time for you. Take time for your wife. Take time for your cat. It's okay. You're not bad or weak or selfish. You know? Other people hard. Why should I make it hard? Like, they got through it and I can't. I get it. I'm much the same. Not even with, like, obviously I don't have children, but I have a bad case of always comparing myself. Or holding myself to standards of, like, you know, oh, why can't I be normal? Like other people. You know? They're able to not be little freaks all the time and embarrass themselves. I have to hold myself to a better standard, to behave better, to make up for the fact that I'm less than. Comparing myself to others, like judging myself by my behind the scenes to other people's highlight reel. Yeah! I'm much the same, Holly's dad. Try to focus on being grateful for the support I have. Yeah! Instead of saying sorry, the best thing you can say is thank you. It's hard, though. Sorry if I'm bringing it's okay. My brain's been a little funky, too. So honestly, you're in a good place. Hmm. At least, you know, well, maybe I should downplay my, but it's not like I'm having a problem. It's just like, I get on myself about the dumbest things. You know? Oops, shoot. And then I put too much emphasis on them because, you know, no one else struggles with it. But I struggle. So therefore, I'm weaker or not doing as well. Or I'm quote-unquote bad. That's just not how things work. Always harp on the dumbest parts of ourselves instead of success. Yeah. That sounds fun. I can see how that might bum you as well. Yeah. I think especially, I don't know how many of you guys also have this problem, but I'm the type of person, not human, but I guess person, who I can even turn the things I like or love against myself as like ways to hate myself. Anyone who says they're not struggling nowadays is probably trying to sell you supplements. Real. I think some of the struggle is I know I still have a lot to improve about myself. Obviously, we're always in a state of improving. But I don't want to make mistakes and bother people in the process of me falling and failing and trying to be better. Or the fact that it feels like often my mouth gets away from me. Not in like I'm saying mean things, but even just saying being overbearing. Yeah. Tend to be too friendly. Just not get the hint of like, Yobi! There's a stranger. And I'm like, ah. Falling is probably getting, and it sucks. When I rarely find myself with no responsibilities, I can get a bit paralyzed. Sometimes when you're alone, all the things that you've been bottling up can crash down on you. Absolutely. Hell, sometimes the best thing you can do is just distract yourself. It's have the effect to make you want to be a better person. Aww. I say that I think that way towards a baby, so I do that to myself. Aww. Yeah, I try to act on like how I would feel of like, well, how would I respond to this? But I also know that sometimes I my interpretations of things are like things that I would find annoying are unique to me. And so trying to find that balance can sometimes be difficult. So I guess I'm like using don't feel bad, because like I'm now using like your words to talk about in vague terms the things that are plaguing my brain, which is no good. Ah! C'est la vie. At the end of the day, all we could do is try and do our best. House is too quiet. Oh, I can't do that when I'm home completely alone. I get too paranoid. Like every little sound becomes like, is someone breaking in? Or worst case scenario. And I become hyper aware of all the little sounds and stuff like that. I can't do it. I can't be at home alone. Have work to distract me. And Elden Ring. Good. Oops. What? I don't want brush settings. That's why I feel the noiselessness with gacha games and she's absolutely. You know, alone the bad thoughts start creeping up on you, especially if you don't have any solid distraction. Yeah. I love hearing people talk. That's sweet. Sorry I'm not doing too much jibber jabbering today. Just kind of focusing in on art. Or trying to. Focus has eluded me a bit. So I was drawing anything for myself. Which I don't know why, but anytime I try and draw just for fun, I've had a really hard time. Oh, I itch my nose. Wouldn't be able to tell you why. Okay, so you think so? Thank you. I always feel like I do it poorly, so I'm trying like extra hard. I kind of shade everything like it has the same texture, which isn't great. I love this song, especially the Hololive. Yeah, it was so cute when they were doing it with like all the girls and like different generations. I had like one for 1 year, one for the next year. I don't know. I think I've been hard on myself, particularly lately. Because rather than like anything going on of like, ooh, goodness. What was I gonna say? I think, I don't know how to come to terms with the fact of like sometimes I get cranky because at the end of the day I just want attention. You know? And that's very childish. And that makes me embarrassed. Like, I'm an adult. I should know better. I can't make it other people's problems, you know? Thank you. Because you want attention, human brains need attention at all ages. Or our brains too. To ask for it is. Like, the last thing I want to do is make myself. I don't want like attention at any cost, you know. I don't want like negative attention. Or like, be told I'm a good Myobi. It's weird. Because it's also weird because it's not like I'm not surrounded by people who love me. I am. But maybe I feel like even worse that like, what if it's, you know, I'm so used to the people who always do give me compliments that my brain is no longer like satisfied. That's not enough because it's gotten so used to it. And I get scared that what if I am that kind of person? That's scary. Oops. Oh, button. Video has been arrested for making donuts at the What? You like you matters? I don't think you are. Space Abomination Yowie has been caught jaywalking while eating donuts. I don't want to go to jail! Also, I didn't know jaywalking while eating donuts was a crime. But I think part of it is knowing, like, I gotta earn attention, you know? I gotta do something that's worth giving attention to. Not a crime just generally disapproved. I mean, the jaywalking part. I need to... I need to be better and do things better if I want to get attention. I just gotta work on myself and be a better person. Like, shouldn't do things just for the sake of attention. I think I'm also... Wow. I shouldn't say that quite. Mom just called and let me talk to my girl so I feel better? That's good. You deserve attention because you exist? Thank you. That's sweet. I think I talked about it a little bit last year. And I don't want to go into the details because it's one of those things where I feel like if someone manufactures it, that's not how it's gonna work out. And I'm not the biggest superstitious person, you know? I don't think black cats are bad luck. I don't think of, oh, Mercury's in retrograde is like does anything, kinda, you know? But I had a dream a year and a half, 2 years ago. And it gave me some specific details about something good that's supposed to happen. And the year it's supposed to happen is next year. And I think I've gotten a little bit into my head. A bit of restless energy. Because it's hard to believe it'll happen. Especially with as things are now. But if I get a stroke of good luck, I want to be the best Myobi I can be so that it's more likely to happen. I'm a black cat. Not too much bad luck. Black kitties are adorable. Little voids. Little voids. Mwah, mwah. But, yeah, I received a dream where I got... It was bittersweet, but I got, like, information about, something good that should be coming my way. And it gave me some specific details, which I won't share at this time. But... And I didn't want to accept it at first. But I've chosen to believe the person who is in my dreams. That's kind of cringe. Oops. There is still a lot about why humans dream, but I think it's our thoughts organizing themselves at the end of the day. I think when dreams feel prophetic, it's because we subconsciously picked up the signs while awake. I don't... See, I'm worried about saying out loud because then, like, I don't want anyone to, like, manufacture something. It's not cringe, you're not cringe, bro! Well, you're the only one-of-a-kind Myobi here. Well, I'm supposed to meet someone who's gonna be important next year. I'm Mr. Norigami Uchuchuu! And I didn't get a description about what they'll be like, but I got a description of what the day will be like that I'm supposed to meet them. And it feels like that day's not gonna come. You know? Because the setting of it, the details I was giving would be something that I can't really fathom happening next year. But I'm going to do the best I can anyway. Because it seems so important that that information get told to me. That's a no-go! Choo-choo! Happy 2 months! Honestly, I love that. I wish I could go into more detail for you guys, but there's a lot of, like, embarrassing personal stuff attached to it. And again, I don't want to artificially, like, manifest it, you know? If it'll happen, it'll happen. I'll do my best, but... And the clothing folded shade around the waist are so... Thank you! They're looking pretty good. Do you have dinner yet tonight? Me? Well, it's not quite dinner time for me yet, but, I had some leftovers for, like, lunch? I think that's what gave me a bit of my indigestion. Yummy. It was yummy, but I think it just made my tummy a little upset. But it's doing better. It's feeling better, so I'm not too worried. Anyway. That was my cringe little foretelling of perchance the future. I Because we're towards the end of the year, I think. Because when I first was told in my dream, it felt so far away, and now I'm kind of excited and kind of scared. Hydrate. I will hydrate. Peachy. It is the best friend remix. No, not delete. My hands are sliding all over the place. I might turn up the music for me. Maybe you guys too, a little. The more I lock in, the less I tend to talk. Oh, sorry. Thank you. You can all just vibe here doing our respective activities. Yeah! It's weird because it feels like part of my brain wants to go like blah 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 blah, but I don't have anything to blah 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 about right now. It's like, well, I already have a captive audience. I must take advantage of this. And also the idea of like, perform! You need to be doing your best! It's like, we're doing our best! At drawing! My brain's like, not good enough! Me Gen Z, me brain cook. Brain goodbye, cook. Scramble egg. Please feed us from in the basement for years. You'll get fed when I choose to feed you! Do I not feed you content fairly constantly? Excuse me, goodness. Might have to get up and turn on the other light already. Thank you. I do also want to try... I don't want to excite anyone, because I don't know how well it's going to work out, first of all. But I did finally download the free version of DaVinci Resolve. And I'd like to, maybe after stream today, try it out. Watching some tutorials. Put your expectations on the floor! Wow, the dinky! Because what I was using before was Wondershare Filmora, and I bought, like, the perpetual license for it. It was, like, $20? I think more. And, like, it reminded me a lot of, like, Windows Movie Maker, back in the day. So it was easy for me to wrap my brain around, but for some of the editing stuff I want to do, it's a little clunky. So there was some, I was watching tutorials particularly by VTubers for some of, like, the look of what I want to do. And they showed how they did it on DaVinci Resolve, so I was like, okay. But it also was a chonky monkey of a program, as most video editing software is. I had to clean up my computer a bit, remove stuff, which makes me always a little nervous. But we'll see how it goes. Meow, 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 meow. I don't know. I want to do my best. And, you know, part of that is having to do the things on your own that you can't afford to, like, hire other people for. I do worry that not even to worry. I do know I get cranky when it feels like it's so much. Like, oh, content creation. Well, you gotta be more on top of what you put out, and also maybe you should get TikTok and things like that. And, like, I understand, but even the amount I do now is really hard for me to keep track of. And it's, like, a lot, but it always feels like whenever I get advice from people, one of the main things they end up hinting at is that I'm not doing enough. Which I'm sure is true. I also feel like I'm not doing enough. But the whole reason I can't, like, just have a normal job is because my threshold for that stuff is really low. Like, the amount of stress I can take nowadays. What doesn't kill you does, in fact, actually make you weaker. But I'm trying to pick up in the little ways I can. Oh! Mifa! Uchuchuu! Welcome! Can I get a shout out from Mifa? Hello! Boku wa Myobitan desu. Yoroshichu! What were you up to? Hello! We're working on our illustration from Halloween, because I am slow! Uchuchuu boo! Are you calling me boo, or are you saying boo? Pokemon Legends ZA? I think every time I've seen that you're streaming, it's been Pokemon ZA. I'm glad you're having a good time with it. This doesn't look right. I'm gonna fix this. Now, how was your stream today? Come on in. We're keeping it real chill today. Real chill. I don't know what that accent's supposed to be. I'm bouncing out the shower. That's okay. As long as they get slung out and I don't have to, like, trip over my stuff to do them myself, I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Because there's a lot of times where, like, if I have to type it into chat, my system gets kind of funky. And that's just a failure on my part of properly organizing. But it's very helpful. And I appreciate it. I appreciate my mods very much. The new DLC dropped on Wednesday, so it's probably my current stream upset. Oh, what's the DLC? It's like the dimensional stuff, right? I think. I don't have it. I don't have Switch 2 money. Salute! I am playing Persona for the first time this weekend. I'm scared for my well-being. Good luck! I have some thoughts about Persona that I know other people will not like. I've only really gotten to play the one Persona game, admittedly, but I did play, I've played Shin Megami Tensei 4, which is the original Parent series. I stay up for PS5 before I can even think about a Switch. Oh gosh, yeah. Persona. But there's a reason that I had started playing Persona 5 with B back in 2018? And we've had a pause on it for a long time. But for the sake of my own well-being, I don't think I'll go too much into it. And he is on the Switch 1, but it is still praising. Yeah, I've also seen... I don't... Like, it's interesting how they changed the gameplay style, but I'm not very interested in having it be, like, a live-action combat kind of thing. It's just, if other people have been enjoying it, that's absolutely fine. I like my little turn-based Pokemon game. Turn-based is comfier for me. I do gotta go... That's absolutely fine! Never feel bad about it. Go get some Din Din. I hope it's delicious. Wait, Din Din. I hope your Din Din is delicious. That makes sense. I'll see you later, though, Mimi. Thank you for the raid. Soup, soup. Oh, soup, soup. You know, you guys all harass me about the mayonnaise thing. I think mostly because my name is close enough to it. But surprisingly, you've all accepted the fact that I don't like soup. I thought for sure I would lose a bunch of followers when I first admitted to that. Thought that for sure was gonna be the moment of, like, actually, cancel Myobi. I'm following as we speak. Fuck! I said before, I eat enough soup for the both of us. Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? I've sent all soup eating to overseas to Sukra. It's not the word I'm looking for, but we're gonna go with it. Actually, hold on. Outsource? Yes! That's the word. Thank you, thank you. Don't like soup, don't like mayonnaise. Why must you give us your toughest trials? Hey, you can still like soup. You can still like mayonnaise, just don't make me eat it. I think that's a fair enough trade-off. One of my college friends doesn't like mac and cheese, and we respect that. Yeah, damn. We respect that. I can't imagine it myself, but we do respect that. Mac and cheese has been such a good friend to me for such a long time. If I think I've asked this before, but I don't remember if I have. You know the dere types? Like the character types like dere, like tsundere, kudere, yandere, dere dere. This was the same dude who didn't realize he was gay and took a full year after the rest of us did, and we had to respect that. Damn. Glad he figured it out. What was I gonna say? What? To other people, what kind of dere do I seem like? Oh, just imagine me pointing to myself like, right now. Like, nani, nani. Hentai. Dere dere with a side of soon? You think I'm dere dere? That's so sweet. I thought it was too mean to be dere dere. That's the soon is the mean. Hmm. I think you're so honest with your affection, so it's hard to pick one. You think so? You're very affectionate to people you like, I think. Oh, I'm glad. Hmm. It's one of those things where it's better to be honest. I guess it all depends on, circumstance? Like, I think if it was one of those ones where I get too much into my head about, like, how my words get perceived, then I think I become less honest. Not because, like, how I feel is bad, but because it's like, oh, all of a sudden, there could be repercussions. Does that make sense? I don't know how to explain it. Mega did it. I don't even wear glasses. Because Megane. Dede is the most honest and affectionate. So even if you tease, your teasing is still very affectionate. I hope it comes across as affectionate. Because I know, especially in the past, I get carried away a lot with teasing. And that's part of my own insecurities. And I've tried to be better. Thank you, Tatsunoko. I'm just fusing words together. You are a regular guy. You can express your affection for the people in your life. Huh? The defo tsundere with crushes? Hi, Sven. I would say with Dillis, it was definitely... It's one of those things like, it takes forever to admit to, but then once I can, it's like, yeah, Dillis is my husband. I love him. The dede that wears their heart on their sleeve, that's the kind I would describe. Really? I feel very honored. I see Myo advances with... What do you mean? Sven loves everyone. Oh, absolutely. He's a big cuddle bud. Hi, buddy. Want to say hi to the people? You're right by the microphone. I worry, I guess, a lot that my affection can be very overwhelming, not at good timing. Like, I'm not always able to follow through on important things. But I'm still like, wow, big love. And like that could be overwhelming, you know? I don't want someone to feel overwhelmed by being like I got too much, you know? I wish I could show my affection through my actions more. Cause not that words are cheap, but actions always speak louder, and if I can't do more for the people I care about, like all I can do for them is tell them I love them, then it doesn't feel like I'm really doing much of anything, or like my love doesn't mean much. Ah! Isaac! Uchuchuu! He has gone to eat what's left of his breakfast. Get lovely. Ah! I think saying that is enough. You think so? I hope so. Cause like, it's that worry that like you could love someone and you tell them that you love them, but if you're never there for them or you're not able to help them out, like, do you? Like, you might feel that way, but I don't know. I think feelings are a heavy burden to bear. I think especially when it comes to involving other people, uh, it becomes even more of a responsibility that you don't hurt them. Or, like, either through, like, neglect or what is the word I'm looking for? Or kind of pushing your feelings. Love is love. Can be different. Oh, absolutely. I don't want to seem like a flaky person. Or that when I have affection for people, it seems cheap. You've got to do what you can. If you can only say I love you, then that should be enough to the understanding party. You always think you're not doing anything for others, but being there for people, even if you can't offer anything tangible, is a lot. Yeah, but I can't even always be there, you know? I'm so anxious. And, like, my emotional mental bandwidth tends to be full so often that it feels like, I really slip up as a friend a lot. Hi, bud. Sven is now just upside down in my arms. I can't draw like this. So much you've helped me so much by just sitting next to me, listening and saying you love. I'm glad, BB. You deserve lots of good things. And I wish I could be a person that could give you those good things. I mean, I can at least share that I have the same exact thoughts on the other side, and I'm not thinking about what you or anyone else might be faltering on. Even Sven is showing love. He is just made of love. Hi, handsome. It just feels... I guess... I know where the concerns stem from. Of that I'm not doing enough. Or that I'm too much. I can't seem to find a happy medium. But I worry about it, I want the happiness I have and the people I care for to stay as they are in my life. You give a lot of affection to anyone that knows you even a little, know how much you care, and being cared for is a lot. I'm glad. I feel like I don't get to show it a lot. Hi, Talon Uchuchuu. It ends up being a lot of, please just trust me that I do care. I can't draw like this, Sven. I'm so sorry. What am I gonna do? He's all curled up, like, on top of my arm and my legs. I don't know. I think maybe it's just the aspect of getting towards the end of the year and being another year in human society that it's making me reflective, And I find myself regretting a lot of stuff I did when I was smaller and a bit dumber. And everyone has regrets. That's just part of living. But I think it's trying to navigate how to be better than those regrets. It's hard. I think, especially with how much support I've been getting, like, the last year or two, I want to do better. You know? I want to do good by that. By the people who have been so good to me. So I'm trying to be self-reflective and self-disciplined and not selfish. I think just because of how I was raised, it can be hard to recognize the balance. It's either ends up one way or the other. I don't know if I'm articulating this very well. It's certainly not something that, like, I'm asking for answers from for you guys or anything like that. It's more of, I guess I want you to know the thinks that are in my thinker, my head. Nice, Finn. And it always helps to hear your guys' point of view, too. Because we're all trapped in our own heads. You know? No one can truly understand another person. But we can understand ourselves better through recognizing the other. I have no idea how I'm gonna. I only got one hand. Sven, I need 2 hands. Aw, thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy. I didn't even move. I think you've sensed my distress. Oh, stinky breath. Yeah. Oh, his breath is real bad. I'm so sorry, buddy. Luckily, you have a dentist appointment coming up. Also, my dentist office still hasn't called me back, so I'm giving them until Monday, because that's when I called them, so that'll be about a week. Imagine drawing with 2 hands. Please! I need my dominant hand to draw and my non-dominant hand to keep things steady. I wonder if we could workshop a way for you to feel like you could express your love better next year? I think part of it's gonna have to be becoming more independent, because as long as I'm reliant on other people, I feel like nothing I do is gonna make up for it, you know? That I'm taking way more than I could possibly be giving. I think you're bad, but for a way you could feel a little more satisfied? I think that's the problem, though, is that I'm worried that there's a part of me that's broken that can't be satisfied. As I see it in my human mama, who I ended up, so much of my behavior ended up being copied from. And I get scared that even if I get what I want, I'll still be selfish and want more things. That there's like a hole in me that will never be filled. Like a bucket with a hole in it that you just keep pouring water into. And I've seen what that kind of thinking, or that kind of behavior leads to. It frequently leads to hurting other people and feeling unsatisfied with your life. That's why I wanna focus more on being content and learning how to be content. As tells us hysteria, gratitude is important. Instead of apologizing, how can you say thank you? Like, I try to make things, but it takes up a lot of emotional and like mental effort to make things. Like, everyone's always like, oh, you could draw your presents for people. It's like, drawing is very much an undertaking if this series of streams has not shown people yet. It takes me a very long time. But then especially because, like, oh, you draw, it feels like even more so that, like, what you do for people, what I do for people, should be focused on art. Maybe write some letters? Maybe. I'm really bad about sitting down and... Oh. Yes, it always comes down, ultimately, to the same fear. I don't want to be like my mom. Maybe affirmations, like a quick reminder about what you appreciate. I should. I really need to be making more of an effort to talk to my loved ones. You already aren't like her. I want to believe it. I see a lot of her. I get scared. Like, I love my mom. And I'm very thankful for her raising me, but she's also very sad. Very angry. She lashes out and hurts people. And I don't want to be like that. So you're similar to her parents, but being self-aware is the best. Not every trait you share makes you like them. Kindness is a constant choice. You can set a calendar reminder per person, just keep it to a short one-sentence message. Maybe, that might be a good idea. So conscious yourself all the time, wanting to be better and not hurt others, that it gives me complete faith that you'll never become what you fear. Thank you. I try to be because, like, at the very least, if I misbehave, it's important to be aware of it so I could change it, because there's nothing worse than someone hurting someone else and feeling justified in it, you know? So if I screw up, I can at least recognize it, you know? It's like the bare minimum. Just checking and run away so you don't get overwhelmed. Yeah, probably. I don't know. I know one of my biggest problems, I get caught up in the moment, for better or worse. When I'm excited, I'm very excited. You know? And I run my mouth. And then after the fact, then I'll be like, damn it! Ooh, sorry. Like, I shouldn't have said all that. I shouldn't have injected myself into this conversation, or... So I need to be conscious of it, especially, so I can do better. Catch braidworm. No! I need to, you know? Because it helps also keep me from being caught up in the moment and then doing a social interaction bad. Or at least lessening the damage that I do. Thank you. I don't know. If there's one thing I believe in myself, it's that I believe I could ruin all that is good for me. So I gotta be especially on top of it. Because if I'm not, that's when things go wrong. And so I don't know. I was so determined to not, like, make you guys sad while I was talking today, and I think I just ended up... Something about drawing brings it out of me. Oops. Pero. Bleh. Mm. No, you are really lovable. Recognize when you have flaws is okay. In the end, everyone has them. And even more when they come from parents. As long as you recognize that and try to improve, everything is okay. Thank you, Tatsunoko. I know in the past I was very ignorant to a lot of my flaws. Because, well, it doesn't really matter what the excuse is, but I will say it's because I was so focused on trying to keep myself safe at the time. You know? Trying to keep my head above water. That it could make me very selfish. And I look back at those times and I'm really ashamed. And I think that's just been on my mind a lot. You know? I want to be better than the me who was scared and lashed out. Or me who only focused on what I wanted. Why do you guys think I'm lovable? I'm sorry it's hard for me to see it. I'm sure it's frustrating. Ooh, Sven's fur that he shed while he was in my lap is like tickled my nose majorly bad. Ah, there's so much fur in my face! I mean, I guess it is hot today. Maybe his body was just like, okay, we gotta shed. I'm gonna head out. You guys have a great night. Take care, Holly's dad. I hope you're able to rest. If you get lonely, feel free to come back. And take care of yourself. You deserve to take care of yourself. I'll see you later. Might need to, do a quick BRB soon. Did I already say that? I don't know. Me remembering the things I said? Less likely than you'd think. What? Pepper is streaming? Okay. Me too. Me too. How do I wanna... Actually, let me... I'll make an adjustment here. On the folds. Just an idea for a raid? Yeah! Thank you. We'll see if she's still going when I'm done. Some things got moved around, so I'm not in as much of a pinch to like, okay, we gotta wrap up by XX time today. Which is good. I like when I can just chill and draw with you guys. Whoop. Oop. Shoot. She needs the love? Absolutely. Oops. Ow! Not a race! Oh, shoot. And I'm on the wrong brush. Sniff. She is? I checked for you? Wait, she is what? Oh yeah, don't worry, when I choose to rate someone, it gives me a whole list of the people I'm following. We all need love sometimes. Oh, absolutely! That's why all stars can come get snuggles from me! So I made you so squishy and soft and lovable! It's perfect for hugging. I want to bite it. Me too! Look how cute and yummy you guys look! You're so squishyful! Hop, 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 puck, puck. And the Myobitan festive. Wait a minute! What do you mean? I am looking at what I've done to try and process where to go next. And though, as with a lot of times when I'm drawing, especially with like stuff like the rendering, I tend to float around from piece to piece. Which makes it hard to do any kind of checklist of like, and then this part, and then this part. But it just helps keep it fresh in my brain so I can keep working on it. It's the way I fight the ADHD demons. I didn't check it. Oh! You're right. Well, fill out a form so the manager knows to say that you've been working since X amount of time and we could correct your punch-in. Drawing is getting pretty over. Yay! I'm glad you guys think so. I always feel a lot of the times when it comes to like rendering and coloring, I end up ruining my art. So I'm glad it's still looking good to you guys. No, that doesn't make sense. I got... I got really close the other day to... I was talking to a fellow fandom friend, and I was trying to work up the courage to be like, hey, I'm a VTuber. If you want to come check me out sometime. I chickened out. It's really hard when it's someone who's always plays with you and is silly with you. Like, especially like, how am I supposed to bring that up casually? It looks like I'm still not very brave yet. So, I'll continue to just try my best so that maybe they'll find me. I shall banana. Tabun. Little cute, yo. Me? What'd I do? Thank you. No, that should be... Stretch? I should stretch. That's right. I said we were gonna probably do a quick be right back. I think linking your VTuber Twitter to the fan... I get nervous too. As I've talked before, I don't think my Oshi should know because I don't want him to treat me differently than he does now. You know, he's too shy. Understandable. Okay, so Tatsunoko gets it. I mean, I've been a VTuber longer than him. But that almost makes it more embarrassing. Because I never expected to end up being someone he knew in the first place. And so then turning out of like, hey, I'm a VTuber. I do what you do, but worse. I don't know. I can't reconcile it in my head. Well, I've been souping over in the kitchen. Hell yeah, get your soup on. You having to tell the people you interact? I think 2 know. But it feels rude to bring up. Because we watch the same people, so I know what kind of content they enjoy, and that's not me. I can't compete with that, and I don't want them to feel pressured to have to. Because if they feel pressured for that, then it would make it awkward. Chorus is normal? I think it's also because, you know, I take being your Myobi very seriously. You know? This isn't just like, VTubing's not just a hobby, it's something I'm very passionate about, even if it doesn't seem like it. I guess, I don't know how to explain it. They unlock that part of your quest line. I guess. I think you overthink it. Probably! I got space brain! I mean, ultimately the best thing I can do is just try and be the best me I can. You know? And they'll find me on their own. Because if I shine as bright as possible, then it's easier to find you. There's also always the fear of, well, they enjoy me in these small doses. From a distance. You know? But all of a sudden, if it's not from a distance, they'll be exposed to too much of Myobi, and they'll find out how annoying I am. Like, most of them don't know what my voice sounds like. That's probably for the best. That didn't quite... I thought you sounded more nerdy. I know I have a unique voice. And I think it's never what people expect, especially because I try too hard to be at least somewhat cool. Or seem like I have it together, and then you have the voice of like a heat-warped flute. Yobi, you're not radioactive. Oh, I am a little. This could be darker, actually. Kill Vice! Thank you. I just also know it doesn't really have the, impact I want. It's hard for people to take me seriously. Which is just something I gotta do with, like, improving my own speech patterns and working on my own voice. But I know, because your voice plays a part in how people view you. I guess just getting to know anybody plays a part in how they know you. And I'm scared of that. I'm scared of people knowing me more than just as one facet. Because I don't think I could handle them being disappointed by what they find. My heart just can't really take another blow of being told I'm annoying or that I'm too loud or I talk funny. And from strangers, it's like, whatever, fuck you. But, like, I don't think I could take it if it came from someone who I thought was a friend or something like that. Like, I've had it happen in the past, but I think my threshold for that has become very weak. Especially because I'm older than space-time itself. I think it's hard for people to realize that when I have a teeny tiny voice. It makes view you even. Thank you. Like, I feel better about it with you guys, because for a majority of my stars, this is how you know me. You know? There wasn't a preconceived notion, or you already heard my voice. And if you found me on your own, that means the reason you're here now is because you chose to be here. You know? I get scared that if I ask for support from other people and then they're exposed to me more than they usually would be, that's gonna hurt. And they feel like they need to or be whatever. It's gonna hurt more when they eventually get sick and tired of me. I'll put my full attention on the soup now. Thank you for the stream. Thank you, Sukura! Take care of your soup! I hope it is delicious and yummy. I'll see you later. I did. I mean, thank you very much, Tatsunoko. I don't know. I'm just scared, I guess, at the end of the day. I'm scared of things going wrong, and then I don't get to have the happiness I have now. I can't be the type of selfish person who's willing to risk the kindness I've gotten so far just because I want more. I can't let that happen. So I can't logically reason why I should get more attention when I've already been so spoiled. You know? I need to be a good Myobi. Wait, that's not the color I wanted. That's the one. Your hard work, miss. Thank you. I mean, you guys always show that to me. The reason I'm here now is because, you know, the kindness of everyone and the work I've put in now. But if I get more, it's gonna have to be because I earned it. You know? And just getting people to support me because they're kind, you know? That's not good. I gotta earn it. If I want to be loved, I have to become someone who is lovable. If I want to be an idol, I have to become someone who can be an idol. If I want attention, I need to be someone who deserves attention. I've made strides, but I'm not fully there yet. So, maybe when I get closer, I can be more confident. And be like, oh! Actually, more people should know. But I'm not there yet. I still haven't taken that BRB! And you have that. Take it now! You should. I should. I just keep like, oh, this next part. Oh, this next part. Okay, save. 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 Okay. Set this down. Okay. Here. Turn off the music for right now. I'm going to take a quick BRB. And then we'll come back and we'll continue working. I feel like my brain is starting to understand where we're going from here. So that proves good for our illustrations. Alright. Everyone take a moment to stretch. Get yourself something to drink. Maybe a little something to eat. I'll see you in a second, okay? You better be here when I get back. I'll miss you. Mwah. Okay, be right back. I return! Oh, it's still setting screen definition optimization. Hello! Hello! Welcome back. I didn't realize that, why does everything sound kind of a little funny? Is my headphones on right? I didn't realize that which song I had going for my Be It Right Back for all this time. It's another song I made, but I just didn't realize, because I think I had first switched it back on, because it originally matched my loading screen music, and I think I first switched it back in the first Halloween I celebrated, and I guess I never switched it back. Wait, you did? No, because it's not fed through, the loading and background music isn't fed through what I hear. Like, I can turn it back on, but usually I don't, just to make sure, like, audio levels in the process of, like, going between screens is okay. Every time I hear that sound, I think the GPU dancing. It's always been like that. So, yeah, so apparently it's been... It's one of the more, I guess... it feels more... What's the word I'm looking for? Less sparkly? It feels less sparkly than, like, my loading music. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just I didn't realize, because I'm dumb. I'm going to turn the music back on. I can't hear it. Damn it! I gotta turn my headphones off and back on. What? How come I can't hear? It says it's playing for you guys. What? I was muted. My headphones got muted somehow. Oh, fuck my stupid Quirk Chungus life. Yeah, I know you guys hear it, but for some reason it was kind of borking on my side. I hear it now. The sigh. Take that. We ball. Ooh. Sorry, my brain is still thinking back, Tatsuya said it seems like I would sound more nerdy. I'm wondering how I could sound more nerdy than I already do. Is this not already super nerdy? I even have a minor speech impediment. Oh, not that later. You can wheeze more? I mean, I snort sometimes when I laugh. More like, actually? I tried to snort out of it. I don't know if I just... Blah, blah. Or this? I guess so. I mean, My R's and L's are, like, RLWs are already kind of fucked up. So, I don't need another speech problem on top of that. How interesting. I think especially with, like, for your point of view, Tatsunoko, that you heard me say, like, you read me saying stuff like, did you fall from the vending machine? Because you're a snack to my Oshi. And you thought I had, like... Oh, that'd be very embarrassing. That's super Riz, though. Everyone thinks I am super Riz. I've read so many Riziopia. Everyone says I have Riz. I don't. I don't. I'm glad you all think so, though. I wanted to make a Christmas asset for my Oshi, which I don't think is gonna happen in time. But I wanted to make like a fancy little top hat that looks like a Christmas tree, because that's where gifts go under. It would be his hat, because he's a present. No. Ah! Why? I'm just a little guy. That was pretty good, though. Thank you. It comes from my stupid space heart. I've only read so many cursed things. I wonder... I can't imagine that they would have much of an effect with my actual voice. Probably the type of thing that only works via text, because I have this tiny voice. Can you imagine me saying, like, my little cringy lines? I think I would be removed from the premises. Like, actually, this one's a weirdo. Get him out of here. I have to imagine you say them all the time? Yeah, but I mean, like... I've never said them with my voice to the recipient, you know? I wonder if it would be more effective or less... How is doing that? More effective or less effective in my tiny voice? I don't know. I don't think... Even if I wanted to, I don't think I can fluster somebody. Like, that sounds fun, but I just don't... I don't think I have the... The coolness factor? I think it kind of defaults to whatever I say ends up sounding just cute. Oh, yeah. Just wear a cap backwards, boom, your riz goes up 20%. Ah, you need it since you're vain. Thanks. Did I ever tell you guys how, I asked someone out to prom when I was smaller? Wait, your pants without a belt at butt? What? What? Why did you say Tatsunoko? It was like a casual friend of mine that I asked out for prom because it's like this is what you're supposed to do. But I asked first if they were going with anyone. They said no, and they said no, they're going alone. I was like, me too. Do you want to go alone together? And I thought that was pretty slick. I thought that was pretty slick. So you have the riz, you just have to hone it. I need to get a recipient that would appreciate it. Unfortunately, my little stupid space brain has attached itself to the one person where you could never know how it works on. Yeah, this bug I found. That's a skill issue on my part, you know? If only I could be terribly entranced by literally anybody else. But I've ended up making it everybody's problem. Freaking oops! Diagnosed with level 3 cringe. Ugh, why does my throat feel kind of weird? It feels like... how to describe it? It kind of feels like there's a film on it, almost. Yum, yum, yum. Ooh. You know what does seem like... I don't know. I think people being flustered is very cute. Like, making them flustered is very cute. Even though it's not something I've been able to do myself. I don't like to be flustered, personally, but... You know, like how, for fan service things, they do, like, the kabedon. The arm over, and then on the wall. I think that would be... If I could actually do it well... If I could be handsome and do it well and see someone get flustered from that... Like, obviously do it with their permission. Like, kabedon just suddenly, without... It can be very scary. But... If I could fluster someone with that, I don't know. I think that'd be very fun. You too, Tiny? Yeah. I just gotta find someone even tinier than me. I don't know. I'm not a smooth operator. Even when I try to be cool, I fail. Like, be cool or serious. Like, I don't have the serious voice for it. What about a smooth criminal? I think I would have to commit a crime for that. Do the one with all 4 limbs against the wall? Trap them like a Now that just seems in character, right? Not smooth, but just kind of insane. Hey! Pay attention to me now! Trap them with the tentacles. I mean, that would be ideal! That would be ideal. That would be peak. Oops. Am I in the wrong layer? I am. Oops. I've continued to not label my layers. I always think there's a really cool gap moe between someone cute being cool and personality. But I overthink it and then I end up not being cool. Like, my poise, my posture, my actions are not cool. They're nervous and clumsy. A tiny person kabedon, like giving a smooth pickup line would be more flustering, in my opinion, because you don't expect it. Yeah, it's always the don't expect it that adds that extra tune. And I think that's also one of the things that would make it difficult is because I wouldn't full send it. But you can't do something like that half-assed, but I wouldn't full send it because I'd be like, oh, this is probably bothering someone. Like, if I didn't, like, ask ahead of time if it was okay. Because trying to think about, like, well, what... Treat others how you would want to be treated. And I think about that, I'm like, I would not want that. Oops. Shoot. What did you do it by accident? Like, I was trying to squish a bug. Sorry. You never strike me as nervous, but maybe that's because you're comfortable with me. That's true. I don't know. I just can't see, like, video of me just talking or just being as I am in a casual setting, and I'm like, oh. Oh, you could tell I'm something not human masquerading. But see, like, say, like, oh, sorry, I was just trying to squish a bug. That would still have to be lying. I would still have to, like, reconcile with the fact of, like, this person's probably uncomfortable. And so I still wouldn't do it. Oh, sorry, I drop a metal pipe in your head type of thing. Oops! Blah-dang-dang! Oh, I'm gonna change this song. I can't produce a metal pipe sound on my own. But, you know, I think, like, it's difficult because, like, hey, can I just, like, do something flirty with ya? The fact that you're asking already kind of takes away some of the doki doki of it, but it's important. And, like, I don't know. I think I would rather sooner crawl into a hole in the ground than try to be flirty with someone. Because also, what are you supposed to do if they reciprocate? Huh? Like, oops! You're responsible for that, then. Froze? What? The stream? It says I'm... Are we good? My OBS says we're still good. Oh no. Oh no! I see me on all her frames. On my frames! I mean, when they reciprocate. Oh, they'll freeze? Or, I'll freeze? I'll freeze. I just don't think there's a world where that happens. You know, I think if I wanted to flirt with someone, it would be because I was comfortable enough with them. And part of that comfort would be because I know they don't have any interest in me. And so it immediately becomes dangerous if they had an interest in me. And so it kind of contradicts itself. You know? So it'd be like an oxymoron. So you like living dangerously? No! I very much don't! That's what I'm saying! I'm a very easily frightened creature, unfortunately. Also, I don't think it's charming when people try to be, like, the kabedon aggressive type with me. I just, like, are you done? Can I go now? I think it's much cuter if I can make someone else flustered. But I think a lot of people, obviously when flustered, try to overcompensate. Especially because I know what I look and sound like. And I definitely sound more cutieful than cool. So I think people, if they feel like they're being, I guess emasculated would be the closest word, they try and, like, counteract it. See that face, like, what face? I'm like, pathetic. See, I don't have a good voice to, like, call someone pathetic. It's just, I just don't, I don't have it. I don't have the juice. The mojo. Like, even when I'm upset, it ends up being, I have to rely being on more that, like, sassy upset in order for it to come across. Otherwise, people just think it's funny. I do not have a good voice for, what is it? For coolness. Like, I don't have the fuckboy, like, koneko-chan? Kinda. Mitsugeta? Like, even if I try to make my voice deeper, people just laugh. Because it's so bad. It sounds so bad. I'm unfortunately not very handsome. I don't like how you guys have gone quiet. You're laughing at me. I know you are. Say something before I just get too embarrassed. Blah, blah, blah. I knew it. Me, no, I'm working. Oh, why is my throat doing that? Bad. Maybe she made a different color. Can I actually? No, it's too patchy from the stockings. Busy trying to get stuff done and listening to my Oshi's Woe. Sorry. Also, yay, I'm your Oshi. I think that's why, like, I could never do, like, fence kind of voice packs. Obviously, it's not really my brand, but, like, being able to do it in the way that of, like, me teasing you kind of thing, I think everybody would rather have me be the flustered, cutesy type. And I wouldn't be as into that. And so nothing would get done. I should really learn how to, like, bring out the best of the voice I do have, though. Wait, that would be... Ah, man. Well, let me do the shading for the ribbon and stuff. Fansa? Yeah! Fan service. Like, being cutesy, like, if I was given, like, a script to be all cutesy, I mean, obviously it would be a lot easier because I have a cutesy-ful voice, you know? Well, like, I think it would give the wrong impression about me. Fanta! Like that. I'm so sorry you were waiting. Kinda. Really passive. You know, I'd be like, ha ha ha! Sorry I'm late. Do you hate me? It's more realistic. But I would like to try and be cool. I'd want to be cool. This brings us, your fans, your presence and art. So that counts. That's true. Fansa comes in many different types. You'll get what you get and you're going to like it. Eventually, I'm going to have to color Bernarfin. I keep not doing it. What layer is Tommy Flarp on? Oh no, he didn't get his own. Okay. I'll just put him on, like, Toppest layer. Toppest? That could be darker. That's kind of radioactive orange. That seems too dark. Maybe a little more yellow. Still kind of radioactive, but better. I don't know. I just wish I could be cool sometimes, too, you know? There's nothing that I do naturally that's, like, cool, or I guess, like, princely, I guess? It doesn't come to me naturally. Ahem, whimper, sad. Oops, wrong. You are cool, just in your own way. You think so? That'd be cool. Yes, yois? No troll, yeah? Aw, thank you. You know, just like everybody else, I want to look cool or have things I could show off about myself, you know? Oops. Damn it. Damn it. Getting inside of the pumpkin everywhere. What? Why does this sound weird? Oh, okay. You need. I suppose, like, wanting to be cool too badly, automatically, that's not cool. You gotta not want it. It just has to be. But that's hard. You have to have confidence and just be. Just put sunglasses. Ah, shit, you right. Backward cap. I assure you, I do not look good in a backward cap. Leather jacket. I wish I still had my leather jacket. I don't even know what happened to it. It was bright red. I remember where I left off previously. No, oh, what? Huh? I want one, but they are expensive. Yeah, I got mine at Goodwill. When I had one. Thrown right now on your head. On my head! I don't think that's the cool way you're supposed to wear it. I mean, what do I know? We've already established. I want to be cool too much to be cool, actually cool. Throwing right now the backwards. Oh! No! We're working on other stuff! They tried to distract me. Sillies. Oh, do I have the wrong color? Yes. Yes, I did. What song is this? Shojore. Okay. I just don't recognize it very well. Why is my throat feeling so weird? I'm gonna mute so I could cough, see if... Yum, yum, yum. I don't know. I can feel my brain starting to struggle with, like, what am I doing? Tee ha ha. Let's see if I could do a little bit of a... What? Oh, wrong layer. This is meant for, like, later, but I could do some of it now. Oh, I'm pressing too hard on my tablet. Strands! I never heard the original version of that song. Yeah, I don't know if I've heard this before. Oops. Yeah, I'm being kind of naughty and doing this part now. Gotta keep my brain entertained. Me no brain. Me watch 7 screens same time. Jeepers cripes. Get brain rotted. Get flavor blasted. And we cover these individual strands after the fact. So that they match. Damn it. Little detail stuff. And because they're on a different layer, if it looks bad, we can always erase it. Ugh, gotta adjust. Tailbone's starting to get tired. What? Ooh, ooh. Hydrate? I will hydrate. That's probably a good idea. Here, I'm gonna stand up to stretch. Wait, let it save. Yippee! Okay, hold on. I'm gonna stand up to stretch. Yum, 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 yum. Gotta scoot my chair back. That was nice. That was nice. Oh. Nice stretch. Yeah. Actually, let me... change this one. I know I shouldn't be doing these details now. I should be working on the other things. I keep saying this because I'm like, I'm aware! I'm being a little naughty. long as there are stars up above, I'll always be in love. So cute. Oh, we're getting all the very cute, like, love, Jamie P. love songs. Oh, that line came out real good. For freehanding it. Oh, okay. Let me scoop my chair to the side a little. My elbow's hitting my other desk. I always gotta shift around. All the world beneath me when I see your eye. I wish that I could fall. I wish that I could fall. Like it would even matter. Went too high. Where it won't hurt. Make sure I got. If it was fun for you, I'd do anything. I wish that I could fall. I'm not there at all. On the other side. I wish that I could fall and hit. Sorry. Oops. Fuck. I wish that I could fall, but only truly backwards, right into your arms. Your arms. Fit within my chest. Burning, fully dispossessed. What I wouldn't do to stay, to have my joys and sorrows cast away. Just kidding. Yeah, sorry to the VOD watchers. I wish that I could fall. Little bit harder. I wish that I could fall. Like it would even matter. I could fall. right into your life, but I'm not there at all. On the other side, I wish that I could fall and hit the ground running. I wish that I could fall instead of doing nothing. I wish that I could fall right into your eyes, but you just stand so tall. I'm left out of sight. I wish that I could fall, but only truly backwards, right into your arms. Your arms. Your arms. It's so cute! Thank you. What's this song? I'm gonna skip around a bit. Again, a whole mishmash of Ai Kotoba! Back when Dekonina made very pure, cute songs. Before whatever woman it was that heard him, heard him. Was it Myobitan? Did you hear him? No! I don't know Dekonina as a person. Arigato, arigato. 僕とか君とか恋とか愛とか好きとか嫌いとかまた歌うね。I don't know. When I heard all these songs, for the first time, when I came to Earth, it made love look like such a cute thing! I like being in love. Your first vocal line was Echo? Wow! That feels like... Obviously, I know it's not recent now. But... it just puts an emphasis how young... It's just spilling everything. Maybe you should eat, Bee. Maybe you need some rest. Side drawing always turns into a little bit of karaoke. 耳食べたバカ何してたバカいいことなんか忘れちゃったよバカ君が好きでっていうのは嘘で本当は大好きで傷つけたくなくてYeah, but I'm not getting things done. Means more Miyoshi. Ai kotoba. Ai kotoba. Love words. It's so cute. Miku's so cute. Oops. Okay, just get back on track of like the actual parts I should be working on rendering. Where's aha? Huh? What? I was hoping it would just click with me by the time we got to Saturday, but I'm still not super sure what we should do for community night. Maybe we could watch something. We could play something. I don't know availability of games people have. You just hang. I don't mind. Okay. I know it helps me be more attentive when I have an activity. And I'll feel bad if, like, my brain starts to wander. Because I know last time we had community night, towards the end, my brain started to wander. And it was afterwards, I was like, I feel so bad. Oh, fuck. Oh. Knife fight to the death like Yu Yu Hakusho. Knife fight, knife fight. You're gonna fight for your life with a knife. Knife fight. Do you have You Don't Know? I do not. I don't have a lot of stuff. Like, honestly, Jackbox party games are fun, but I only get to play them with Pepper because she has a collection of them. I wanted to feel like we made more progress today because I feel so bad that it takes me so long to draw. Let's play FIFA. You said you wanted on Twitter. No! No FIFA. No Marvel Rivals, no FIFA. Wait, did I walk? No, okay. Fortnite. I mean, I guess technically we could. You're all gonna have to be really okay with me being bad, though. Well, we'll probably find out more tomorrow when everyone's collected. I don't have a particular movie that I'm like, ah, yes. FIFA, so should I want to refund that shit already? Why'd you buy it? Skill issue. Simply do not buy the product. Because I like football. I have amazing news for you about, real football. Used to play too. I did! 6 years. Told me when I was trauma dumping. Oh. It's true. They should adjust the color of that afterwards. I was about to be canceled for opinions about football. Football's fine. Like, I I played soccer for 6 years, man. I don't know what you want from me. I'm just not into sports, really. Like, I don't have, like, a team I root for. I liked playing the time I did, for the most part, except when my human mama got, like, way too serious about it, and then it was not fun anymore. Never like I was a star athlete or anything. Click here. It was so fun watching is not so much. Yeah, honestly, I personally find watching sports to be really boring. I think because I've been to a couple games, before, like different sports games, either like supporting family members or it's like someone had a ticket. I think the most boring sport that I've attended in person, like the most boring to watch that I've attended in person, has to be baseball. I don't know why that is, but I remember distinctly that was the most bored I've ever been at a sporting event. And you'll get no sports betting, no sports betting. Never been in a stadium watching a match. It's whatever. I'm just not the audience. That's what it comes down to. It's not for me. Oops. What? Oh, okay. Dodger games or whatever. I'll take your word for it. I'm just not a sports person. Oh man. Like when they use the stadium for other stuff. Oops. Shoot. It came out messy. Whew. I gotta think about what to eat. I don't know. Lately, I wanna stream and then I wanna Mimi. Just take it easy. I don't know. Maybe I've just been so lazy lately. I guess it also makes sense with the weather and what time of year it is. Just want to lay around like a cat. Used to be a jock at school? Holy crap. You probably would have knocked my books out of my hand. Not a bully. Yeah. I'm just messing. It wasn't one particular group that bullied me. It was everyone took their turn. Closet otaku, yeah. Thank you for that. I think that would have been something that I would have been frustrated with. Because I had a friend who was a closet otaku. And, like, she didn't want anyone to know, and I was so openly, clearly an otaku, and it's like, really? Are you that embarrassed? Are you embarrassed by me? It kind of led to a fight. I'm gonna skip this one. Ah. That was again, though. Back in the day, part of selfish thinking, you know? Like, Myobi, it doesn't involve you, you know? People can be embarrassed by the things you love. Like, it sucks, but, like, they're allowed to. There's a dude I knew that was, like, a super otaku in middle school. Hmm. What the... Yeah, as a kid, I plucked that exact highlight. I don't know. I definitely was the type of person, I still think I have this problem of being defined by my interests. So if someone shows disdain or dislike of them, it feels like they're showing dislike of me. Like it's a personal attack. And it's not. It's not. But it just had that feeling of like, how could you look down on something that means so much to me? I might need to make that a little darker. I don't know. I guess that's part of my always problem. I always want to defend the things I like because they mean something to me, you know? And not everything's a fight. Because if it's a fight, then it implies that I can, you know, fight against it and win. That's not the case. That's not the case. Some things just are. Yep, 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 yep. This song is cute. I thought I'd be more into it. It's not, but it's cute. I find it so. Oh, you mean that's the thing? I think that's why it's like I can't super get into it because it's like, yes, I get it. Fujoshi, dirty, cringe, whatever. It's supposed to be like tongue in cheek, but at the same time, it's still like, I don't know, man. We made a whole song about Fujoshi. Like, I obviously don't think they mean any ill intent, but I don't know. I just can't super get into it. The low poly part is very cute. Oh. Danganronpa, yeah. I do appreciate that it's not just, you know, kind of tourist, because it has a lot of terms, like, in the lyrics, like lemon bite and things like that, so it's like, it's clearly made by someone who knows. Mm. Dangum grandpa. I feel my brain slowing down. There's pets, yeah. I just might finish up soon. There comes a point where my brain just kind of has trouble recognizing what to do next or where to go. Instead of stressing myself out, it might just be time to end stream. I just feel like that somehow seems like giving up, because, like, I feel like we didn't make very noticeable progress. I could also just be in my own head again. So cute. Eh? Wait. Yeah. I feel my brain going bleh, 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 bleh. It's stalling. It's out of gas. No, stop. It's out of gas, so I think that's a good time. 3:46. Okay. You know, it's not as long as I thought I was gonna go today, but it's better. It's better to end when, like, your body is telling you to end. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 ay. Okay, save again. I think the fabric is looking really good. We knocked out a lot of that. I think I could push some of the highlight areas more. And also maybe we'll do a multiply layer towards the end just to push some of the shading, because I know I don't push contrast as much as I should. I'm a nervous creature. But I think also once we add more darkness to that underblue, it'll look good. No gas. Yeah, lawnmower pittered out. And then we gotta render some of the colors of those extra strands I put in. But I like how those look. I think that adds to it. I'm gonna check out if there's... Sorry, you're gonna hear my mouse clicking, but I'm gonna see if there's anyone we can raid into today. Thank you for being here and listening to me jibber jabber, and then also listening to me not jibber jabber. Let's see. Oh, both Pepper and Minra are playing Ace Attorney, but they're not playing together. Liza's going. Yeah, a couple people streaming today. Tummy Boy is streaming. Let's see. Looking at how long people been going. Oh, Pepper's been going for a while. Maybe I'll send you to Liza, because he just started. He has a tag for his streams, like you can put tags. It says Big Wiener on deck. What a doofus. I'm gonna send you to him. I'm gonna start the raid. But thank you, everybody, so much for coming. Community night is tomorrow, and it starts at... I'm double checking the time. 4 p.m. PST. So I hope you will be there. We'll figure out what to do day of. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for drawing with me. Thanks for chatting with me. I'm gonna go ahead and send us to our end credits. Bah! You're welcome. I'm gonna stretch, eat a little food. Charming. Eh? Me? Going, bah! I don't know. But take care of yourselves. I hope you get something yummy to eat. I hope you have a good rest of your day, your evening, your morning. Perchance to dream. But go give Liza an Uchuchuu for me. I will see you all tomorrow. You have a great rest of your night, dog. Whoa, my words. Your night, dog tooth. There we go. I'll see you guys later. I love you. Bye-bye.